Alright, short track time and Friday night race. That isn't a truck race, but it's going to be most of the same people because we just kind of planned out that we were going to run this combo Friday night for the Gen 4 because, yeah, people haven't had much luck throughout the week. So we got 2 splits of 20, so that is good. And we are the number 6. And we've got a very, very strong field here and a whole bunch of names that we know. So that is good to see because maybe we'll get a nice clean race. But one person can always screw that up, so we'll see what happens. But Tracy's in here to make us all look very, very slow. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. Colton... Actually, Gavin was looking strong in practice. Not that I'm surprised by that, but he was looking pretty quick, so we may not even compete with him. This place is so on the edge with this car of, it's almost like the Indy car, just a little slower. I know that sounds really weird, but you're just so much speed into the corner and hoping that it sticks and you don't overdrive it, and then hoping that you don't get on throttle too hard out of the corner and loop it. So it is a fairly tough combo, but it is a good combo. And I'm hoping that we'll do more racing than pacing, because so far it has been pretty poor from the races that I've heard others in. So.
Car 1 just set the fastest lap. 22.35.
Tracy goes quickest.
22.57.
We go 22.5. Can't get any quicker. Anytime I start really pushing it, we end up in the wall on the straightaway. So. There's going to be a qual pace and a race pace. I'm not going to try to go 100% in the race every single lap. That's just asking to heat up the tires and put yourself in the wall. 3 and 4, always a little lower than 1 and 2 coming off of 4. But right now we are top 3, but not many people have got out and done a lap, so we'll see what happens here. And yeah, let's go qualify. People that are not in the league or have any idea what's going on are going to be confused by that, but I think there's only like maybe 2 or 3 people in this race, so.
Green flag, green flag. Okay, here comes your first time.
Let's get some good traction off. Got a fairly decent run, hit the ship. Just turn it down, try not to get on it too hard though.
22.405.
4, that is good. Would like to go a little quicker. Car wants to go a little quicker, but rear end's in a bit more hurry than the front end to come out of that corner. Just starting to snap on me. Here we go. 3.5 puts us in 4th. I think that will be a solid enough run, but we're already in 5th, so who knows. Yeah, 5th right now. James, though, this is his track. He kicked our butt in the 87s here, and looks like he's going to beat us in the Gen 4. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. I'm going to step away real quick, and we'll be back for the race. All right, so still 5th. That is good. Stanton to the top. Ahead of Colton. Tracy 3rd. That is a weird position for him to be in. And, yeah, Gavin right next to us, of course. Hopefully we get a good race. $120 laps, so should have enough time to do things and not get people too crazy. But again, like I said, one person can really make things not fun. But I'm hopeful that we have enough good people here. It looks like Joe and I have the lowest safety rating. Just took a drink of my Diet Dr. Pepper. Yeah, so P5. That will be good. Well, that's good and not good. I don't really want to be on that inside, but we should get sorted out. And in line. But yeah, I've actually been thinking about doing something more like this once the leagues are over with, rather than doing hosted. Find official series that are not very popular. Now, obviously this is a popular series when it's at an easy track, but finding a Friday night series or a Sunday night series or a time slot and just running that series for a season, kind of like we did with Silver Crown. So, and maybe we'll do that with Silver Crown, like a Friday night Silver Crown race. But haven't decided what, and I don't really like doing that because it does split people up into different races if the series doesn't have a large enough split, which is good and bad, because people tend to want to be in the videos, even if they're not really in the videos. They do like seeing the race that they're in, so I don't know, we'll see what happens, but attempt to stay near the front here. But there's a lot of speed up here, and just try to have some fun, and hopefully we're not under caution the whole time. Stanton holding pace. Almost hit it too early. Tracy on throttle hard, does a bit of a wobble. Take it nice and easy into the corner so I don't accidentally push up into Gavin. Colton's got the outside line and holding on strong, but I think he grabbed the wall a little bit on corner entry. 3 and 4 helps us out just because that lower line is a little better, but now 1 and 2 gonna be a little bit slower. James slides up though, that slows Gavin down a bit. We should be able to clear on the exit of 4, but looks like James is gonna have another bad 3 and 4 and prevent us from getting up there.
Still there, hold your line. 22.753. Stay low, there was a car on the high side.
Oh, and James got the wall. Gavin luckily had enough room to cut down. He loses a couple of spots. Gavin now behind us. We're in single file. Now we can kind of relax. Do what we need to. Hope we get some long runs here. Tracy setting fast laps, as Tracy tends to do. Getting a little snug in 3 and 4. I'm also trying to go fairly quick, and well, that is a Diet Dr. Pepper setting fast lap. Yeah, 3 and 4, I'm really struggling. I'm having to take 2 swings at the turn, trying to Colton's now decided he wants to do fastest lap, and I'm the only one up here not setting fast laps. Guess should we try to set a fast lap here? Join the club.
22.599. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap.
Stanton sets the fastest lap, so let's see if I can set it. I don't know if it was fast lap, but we tried. Got us a bit of a break, but I definitely don't want to push it that hard this whole time. And then we got 2 people closing in on us as I am just too slow for Gavin.
22.719.
We'll try to find a way to get him around us because we're clearly holding him up, and the top 3 are checking out. But Gavin does struggle to make those passes, as does most people on tracks where high line is the dominant line. But I'm starting to get those wiggles, those just slight little wiggles that mean I'm pushing the car a bit too far over what the tires want to do.
22.698.
I'm just going to pull down here and let Gavin go.
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
We'll let these 2 go as well.
Stay low.
Just fall in line. We got a nice gap there. There's no need to push the tires over the limit, and we were starting to push the tires over the limit, so we'll just fall in here because it is possible that we're going to have a nice long run with this group. I mean, we're already having a great start to this race. And those two were looking quicker than us anyway, so we'll just hope that we don't fall too far back. But Gavin instantly closes up on that front group. We're just in the way there. I mean, they might be slowing each other down, being side by side. They're having a great race. Stanton just holding on. Gavin gets a bit of a wobble out of 4. I need to learn something. We're definitely... Oh no. Okay, Gavin's back. I thought he fell out. It looked like a hard blink out. Alright, well the biggest thing is we can't get caught by the rest of the field. Don't want that to happen. I'm going to try to keep our tires on it. We do have to worry about fuel as well. If this does go long, which in the trucks we were doing green flag stops, so we know this group can put together some good races here.
22.993.
I think I just need to run a little higher in 1 and 2. Stanton holding on strong there. They are having an awesome race. Starting to go back the other way. 4-car Alex is closing in on us. And there's our first yellow. How many sets of tires do we have? We've only got 2 sets of tires. But you can almost make it on fuel from here.
Pit road's open.
I don't know what to do. Alright, we're going for fuel, because it is looking like long run. So I'm going to come in, we're going to get fuel only, we're going to check the tires, see what they're at.
Pit box in 10.
Probably a really bad call.
3.
But we'll see what the tires are at right now. Because you don't want to use the setup too early. Oh yeah, tires are fine. So fuel only. Colton's doing fuel only.
Keep going.
Might have got a few spots there too, because pit exit doesn't stay closed long enough.
Single file. Catch up 2. Car.
So, probably very optimistic that it's going to go green. But, if it does, we're in a good spot. If it doesn't, well, we will solve that issue when we get to it. Spencer is somehow a lap down. We have only fallen back to 12, so we didn't even lose that much. Now it's just, try not to eat up a bunch of fuel here. So we are still just the tiniest bit short, but I felt like we could save enough. But yeah, we're a little too early for taking tires. Lap 40 would have been about that point. Everyone behind us doing the smart thing and coming back in for a little bit of a splash, but we still haven't got to 2 to go, so now we're at 2 to go, so maybe we drop in and do a, no, well, 0.2 gallons, that is a whole lap.
Half 10. Car.
Nah, let's just assume that we're good. I think we're good. Because we'll have to start behind all those guys single file. You know what? I'll stop it now. Keep changing my mind on what I want to do. Just add that extra lap of fuel.
Pit box in 10, 5.
Because they all got back out on track, so they're not going to be single file. So
Right here.
we're not quick, so we got to find other ways of doing this.
All clear. Punch it. One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. Catch up 18. Car about to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Pass up 15. Car. Catch up 18. Car.
People might get some black flags there. Spencer's on the outside, so we are good.
Green, green, green.
Alright, we didn't lose a whole lot there.
39.
Still right behind Colton, but we are in heavy traffic, so we gotta be just careful. Again, this will help us save a little bit of fuel managing our way through this. Biggest issue is in about 10-15 laps, taking tires is going to be the way to go. So if we get a quick caution like that, we're going to lose all that track position and just kind of be in a bad spot. So Max, I think, got in a little hot and wasn't ready for me to be going as slow as I was. Colton's working his way back up. We're just going to take our time.
22.951.
Right now, 0.75 to the good. And we're using about 0.18. So that extra lap of fuel that we got is helpful.
22.85.
Especially now because we're 0.4 on that last lap. So Joe might be on tires. But again, if we keep it clean, we're going to be in a good spot and beat some people that we should not beat. And hopefully, once the tires start going away, we can make a few passes and get near the top 10. But it'll be very surprising if this goes green the whole way. It's kind of a dumb idea, but I saw Colton doing it, and Colton always makes the right calls in the pits, right? That probably should have just made me stay out seeing Colton do it, but... Alright, we're starting to get a little bit of speed on these guys. Bob's getting a little twitchy on throttle. Gotta hope we don't get Madisoned again for the second time this week. Bobble off the corner there. Thankfully it didn't hook him. Just can't put it in the wall. He just backs off there.
23.217.
Alright, now we got Alan ahead of us. He has not pit. He's looking a little slower than normal. Normally, he should be up where we were at the start of this run, so it's interesting to see him back here. James had also pit for fuel in the 7, so he is just taking his time, trying to get around the 14 and the 16.
23.079. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
Hopefully he doesn't hit the wall as we're trying to pass him. I think he just hit the wall as I said that.
Still there, hold your line.
Ooh, we got a big push there. Had to just kind of back it off.
23.398. Clear.
Ease it around. Alright, so now we got Lee in the 16 and Dakota in the 14. That puts us into 11th. Lee grabs the wall, Dakota's getting on throttle and swaying around quite a bit. Might be prediction code, but it does look like there's some wobbles happening on throttle. Oh yeah. Way too much throttle off the corner right now for the 14, trying to hold that position. We're going to have to be careful if we get to his inside.
23.22. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 23.137. Still there. Clear up top.
Sounds like he got the wall. Or that was Lee, I'm not sure who. They both lose a bit of time though in that corner.
Outside. Stay low.
Nick a lap down, not sure what happened to him. Ooh, Lee got the wall again, I think. It's actually feeling pretty good right down on the seam, the transition where the banking happens. That puts us in 9th. So we're essentially right back where we were. And we have fuel almost to make it. We are right now a lap short. So I'm going to start trying to save that. And with this car, the best place to save fuel is on the straightaway, just not going full throttle. And we're still accelerating. Good there. Just holding this pace. So we're looking at them needing to pit in about, well, what we pit on lap 23 and can just make it. So they're going to need to pit probably around lap 100. Maybe 95 with the yellow. So if it stays green, Colton's going to win this by a mile over us.
23.272.
I'm glad though that we got that extra lap of fuel. It's looking like we're 2 to the good now, but I'm still going to save just in case. We need to push it. Oh, and Lee just went in really deep and hit the wall on entry. We now have Joe and Steven right behind us. 19 looking pretty quick at the moment. They both followed us up through. Sean just ahead of us.
23.304.
3 seconds. And let's see if we can close in on him. I feel like I've done better this run on my tires because it's not wanting to snap out on me, but we've also kind of been just stuck in traffic, so I haven't been trying to push it and keep up with fast people. But yeah, Colton, he is checked out. He's so far ahead of us that if this does go green, there's no way we're gonna have a chance to win it. We're still okay on fuel. I think I looked in the point where it gets messed up when the leader crosses the line. So I think we're okay, and I can push it a little harder, but really there's no need to. We're in the place we need to be. If yellow comes out, we're right where we were before the yellow, so it's not a big deal at all. So you might as well just try to save some tire and be smooth and don't worry about what the lap times are.
23.348.
But great racing so far, which is why I wanted our group of people to hop into an official race, because I knew we could put together an awesome race. Hopefully Second Split is having just as good of a run. Question is, where are the leaders at? How far behind the leaders are we? Looks like we're about 8 seconds behind. Nope, 12, almost 13 seconds behind. So they are going to be getting into a lot of lap traffic soon.
23.432.
Because they're only 10 seconds behind us. They're closer to lapping us than we are to catching them. And we got the yellow, so it didn't matter, but at least we didn't waste a set of tires. Let's catch up to the field so that we can pit with everyone and not be a mile behind. Just being aware that there might be a wreck somewhere out on track. Wow, barely gonna catch. Alright, we're gonna take just a splash of fuel here, just to have enough for green-white checkers if we run into that. Take our sets of tires, and hope.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Okay, lost. That's alright. No one was behind us, so if it takes a little longer. 82.90 and 96 on the lefts.
Go, go, go!
But no cheap, easy positions from people having to worry about fuel, so now it's just straight up racing. But a great race so far.
Catch up, 8 car.
Almost to halfway, only our second caution. We can get through this with only 4 cautions. That is way better than what all the others have been. Let's take a look and see what the others have been. If I can do that without wrecking everyone on track with me. Hopefully the app shows so I don't have to open each result. This is very hard. Alright, no, it doesn't show. It only shows size of splits. There was 10 cautions in a 15 car field earlier today. So, if that tells you anything about how well this group is doing. Let's go to the first split. 29 people had 9 cautions. 27 people had 11 cautions. So, unless this thing just goes absolutely terrible at the end,
you'll be lining up on the inside.
we're gonna be okay. Joe goes ahead and pits.
0.803.
I was wondering if he was going to stay out or not. Zachary, though, he is moved up. That is someone new that we've not seen up front. But now it's just a straight up race, and we'll see how it goes. We're not going to get too crazy here.
41.98. Car outside. Keep low. Keep low. Clear. Coming up on halfway here. 23.3.
Close to a bad one. Free spot. Four car has made some moves to get up to 4th now. Sean getting a little loose off the corner. I think everyone's just pushing it a little hard. James goes in. I thought he was pounding the wall down as hard as he had entered the corner, but he somehow does not. They're racing very hard up at the front. We're just going to take it nice and easy.
696. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap.
That is Colton setting fast lap.
7.
Just turned down.
Slow car ahead. Go high. The yellow
He
flag
kind of
is
turned
out.
down off the
Line up
wall there, and
full
Colton's
file.
nose was there.
Closed right now. Pit road's open.
Pace car was hauling ass through 3 and 4. I don't think it slowed down. Now it has. Anyone that pits right now is going to be screwed because Pace car just did a quick time around the track.
12. Got the lucky dot. Let them pass on the outside.
Let's take a look at it. Nick King's 20 laps down. That's unfortunate. Spencer's 8 laps down. And Joe ended up going a lap down somehow. Not sure what happened with him, but he's going to get the spot, or the lap back at least.
Letter 12. Car by.
We don't need to worry about fuel now, especially with that 1.7 gallons we took. Make sure that fuel's off for the next one, and then it's going to be a kind of a balance of when do you want to take tires, where do you give up track position. Hopefully we just don't have to deal with it. Hopefully we just go green till the end.
Pit road is closed.
But we were nice to our tires. We didn't push them that run. We're going to continue to just be easy on them, because if it does go long, we should be able to get a couple of spots just by having some better tires at the end if it works out. And we're saving our left, so it might give us an option to go 2 tires on the final stop.
You'll be lining up on the inside.
Gain a bit of track position.
About to go green, stay focused.
Let's see what we can do. We're kind of reaching our point where we're supposed to be in the field. 7th is the number 6 car, so let's see if we can hold on to that. Stanton goes a little earlier this time.
Green, green. 43.236. Car outside, outside clear.
We got a gap. So we're just gonna leave the outside open in case he wants to enter much harder than we are, and then should be able to fill the gap as long as I don't spin off the corner down below that seam. So he is looking fairly quick up there at the moment. So I might have to push it a little bit just to solidify our spot here. From people checking out, I'm struggling to get the feel that I had before. Oh man, night lighting is so terrible. I really hate how it looks with the cars just flashing into light and into shadows. Out of the corner, you just watch the whole car change rather than a smooth transition into it. And same into this corner. Tracy back to the inside, trying to get that pass done. That's going to get them stacked on top of each other again. But we're just going to take our time. If Jeremy starts looking like he's going to pass, then we'll speed it up a bit. But right now, no need to push our tires too far. Especially since we're catching these guys. Just moved the brakes back a little bit. They were at default. Just trying to get a little bit more turn on throttle. And a caution.
Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Catch up, 8 car.
What do we do here? So we're right at that limit. I think we go 2 tires if everyone pits.
Pit road is now open.
Well, thing is, we're going to be the first on pit road, and everyone else is going to have to decide when they're going to pit. And I'm going to go ahead and go 4 since we have nothing to gain.
Pit box in 10.
Since no one ahead of us pit.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
So, if it goes green, they're not going to lose out on anything. But if there's a caution and they want to get tires in 10 laps, then they're going to be behind everyone that pit. So, we're in that window for a second stop. So, that is why we're coming in. And looks like the 14 Dakota took 2 to gain some track position. We could have easily done that, but yeah, 97.98, so the tires are not burnt. 99's on the left. But saving a set isn't going to do us any good. It's not like you can wait till 10 to go and throw a set on and pass the field. So if we're the first onto pit road and everyone else does end up pitting, then, you know, we're going to gain those spots, track position over them. But we lose track position right now, so we got to be patient. We only lose about 6 spots though. Just try not to get in any incidents. Probably a dumb move, but we barely used the tires in the 30 laps we did there, so if they do pit late, which I don't know why they would, they have to be planning on not pitting right now. So we're going to have to try to make up some spots, but not be too aggressive.
1 lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. 45.576.
Brakes back forward just a little bit in case we got to jump on them too hard.
About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in.
But hopefully it's not a caution fest to the end, like these tend to end up being when there's a later caution.
42.228. Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Trying something.
Still there. Car outside. 2 wide. Stay low.
I say I hope it's not a caution fest, and then I go dive it in 3 wide. Well, we didn't gain anything out of it. It was worth the try, though. Gave Max a bit of a scare.
Still there. Outside is clear. 22.727.
So our goal right now is try to get ahead of Lee and then settle in. But if we are quicker, we'll start trying to pick people off since we have new tires. Oh, he got headed in the wrong direction. I don't know if we're 3 wide. We're close to it.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. 23.019. Outside is clear.
Okay. So, we're pretty much back to where we've been running all race. Zach's recovered from his little spin. Oh, something happened there. Colton reacted to, oh, the 4 must have got loose.
22.512.
That backs them all up to us, and we've got some fresher tires. Let's see if we can do anything with them off the corner. But gonna be difficult, because all these guys are faster than us on even tires. So let's do what we can. I'm very surprised, though, at the speed difference here. Did not think it would be this much. Dive it in. Rip up. Hopefully. Oh, got a big push on exit. Did not give him a whole lot of room. Puts us into 6th, back to where we qualified, I think. $25 to go, $26 to go at the line.
22.745.
Gavin working his way up into 3rd. Looking for a place to go. Those two have had the track blocked for the lead the entire race, it seems. Little loose there.
22.606.
Gotta be a little easier on throttle. We've got the tire advantage. We've got the laps to do it. Just can't put it in the wall or cause a caution. Don't want these guys to have the option to come get tires. Try to force the 4 up. He's getting loose.
22.881. Car outside.
We're 3 wide.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Nothing like 3 wide racing at IRP. That slows our progress down.
23.286. Outside. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside is clear.
A little too much throttle again.
22.9.
Let's calm it down.
Get back in fifth.
Car is constantly turning down and trying to give us 0 room on entry.
Still there, hold your line. 23.202. Get back in 4th position. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Nearly got hooked there.
Stay low. Still there, hold your line. Clear up top. Car inside.
He doesn't have the grip to do anything, so not worried about him turning down, trying to cross us over on exit. Only thing he had was track position, and when he gave that up, he's just no longer going to have the speed to keep up with us. Alright, let's go past this 77. Don't need to be doing that. Looks like the 4 is trying to just slam into us on corner entry, the way he's entering as hard as he is now. Be a very hard pass to make here. Our tires have essentially evened off, and then we grab the wall on the backstretch for no reason. Just cool the tires down a little bit here while we got a moment.
23.167.
Gavin gets a loose moment. He's gonna give us the high side. I don't think he meant to.
Clear inside.
That is P3.
You're now in 3rd.
Got 12 to go. Being smooth.
23.094.
They're quicker than us though right now. Got nothing for those two. And now that they've sorted things out, they're not going to be slowing each other down, and yeah, it's going to be very difficult to get a move on Tracy. Absolutely fantastic race, though. Very surprised at what the tire difference did for us. And now we're in a spot where these people can't pit if there's a late caution. They're just not going to have time to do anything with it. Tracy using a lower entry right now, trying to come up with a way to stop my run. We just got so much grip right now on exit compared to everyone else. But once we get side by side, it's going to be difficult to actually make the pass. Even though we got more grip, it is still hard to get that grip down onto the track, off the corner going low.
23.293, car outside, still there. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Came down lower than I thought he would. We're going to run him up the track like he was with Stanton. This is helping Stanton out massively. And I don't even know if we'll be able to complete this pass.
The next car's the leader. Still there, hold your line. 23.46. So low.
Woo! Having to concentrate. Make sure that we don't spin this thing on exit. Tracy's just so freaking difficult to do anything with. Kill his run on exit by holding it low, just to not allow him to get any run. Even though he wouldn't have been able to make that crossover with those tires, but we just can't deal with him anymore. We're not going to catch Stanton.
23.303.
But a second place and beating Tracy is pretty freaking good. Although we were on a tire advantage. But what an awesome race by everyone. Lots of green flag racing, lots of clean racing.
23.177.
That is what I expect out of this group. Get into a very difficult combo. We were able to do something different than everyone else, come away with a great finish from it. Great job to Stanton, great race with Tracy. Gavin comes home in 5th, and we take our 2nd place.
Great job, you did really well.
Man, that was some tough racing. That is a 3,300 strength of field race. We just didn't have enough time there, and Stanton was still looking really strong at the end there. That was awesome, though. That was an awesome, awesome race. And those tires helped us. I mean, massively. I did not think they would. Not that much. And we made them work for us. 86.92. So that extra grip really, really helped us out. Lee grabbing the wall. Let's go take a look at what happened out there. And first up, James grabs the wall on our outside, and Gavin gets into him there. So that was even closer for Gavin than I thought it was. Alan is going to go in, and we're going to get to see everyone's wall hits. James trying to get around him and just pushes up too much, and they come together, and oh, okay, that's what happened to Nick. That is unfortunate. And then also, who was the Haveling? That was Joshua. So unfortunate for both of them. Go back green. Dakota and the 14 and Lee, they were grinding the side of their cars. Yeah, Lee really entering hard. He was in modified mode, I think. Joshua getting a little wobbly on the straightaway. Just got to keep that throttle very smooth. Don't go 100% right away. Comes down. Is he going to get loose again? He does. He crosses that seam and then slams on the throttle. Spins out. Max in the wall. And then this is Colton just not ready for a crossover attempt, and he's down there, and Zachary probably had no idea that he was going to go down there or end up down as close as he was. But luckily, no one gets into him. He gets a little wall tap. Thought Joshua was just going to wreck under caution there, but he doesn't. Just shows him for no reason. James grabs the wall on the inside, and he just keeps it up there. Joshua into the wall, and into the wall. And is it broke, or is he just hitting the wall this much? It might be broken. Nope, it's not broken. Jeremy on the gas, into the wall. And that's why the gap opened up behind us as much as it did. And 3 wide, and James catches it. It's one of those. Max was slow out of the corner. And then the 4 just throws it in and slammed. Okay, that's what happened. That's a interesting move. And Jeremy into the wall. Dakota's headed for the wall. Into the big grind. Bob showing up. What's he do? Oh, a little hard into the corner, a little high into the corner, and that's it. So, awesome race. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's take a look at what the results show for us. So, we gained 68 iRating, 35 safety rating, 0 incidents for most of the field. Unfortunately, Joshua wins the most incidents with his wall hits and spin. But what an awesome race. Like, awesome stuff. Second split's not done yet, so they may not be having as great of a time, but like just to show you this, go here and go to series results. 4 cautions. The last one to have 4 cautions was a field size of 12. And then 2 cautions for a field of 12. But any other split, well, this one was better than us. They had 3 cautions, so that's right around where we were, but smaller fields. So it wasn't the best race. It was definitely the most people signed up all week long. 13 cautions for 21 cars in a single split. That is terrible. And then another 13, and then a whole bunch of races that didn't go official. 17 was 6 cautions, so that was decent. And then Monday night, 11 cautions in the first race, 9, and then 0 in an 8-car field. So, hope you enjoyed that, though, because that was fantastic short track racing. I had a lot of fun. I hope everyone that signed up had a lot of fun. it helped get the split and get us into better grouping for everyone. So thanks for watching.